This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. As many people prepare to celebrate New Year's, some don't prepare for the morning after, which for the most part include a hangover. Dr. Justin Puckett from Complete Family Medicine is here this morning to tell us how to avoid those pesky hangovers. How are you doing?
Doing well. Good morning.
And thanks for coming in. So first of all, what is a hangover?
Well, you know, a hangover may be a little bit different for every person, but typically we think of it as that morning headache, that morning fatigue, stomach ache that may persist from the night before, just generalized not feeling well, just trying to get back into the routine of things and just can't quite get there.
All right, and you just touched base on some symptoms. What are some other symptoms people might feel if they do have a hangover?
On top of those things, I think a lot of people will also complain of just a generalized lack of energy, where they just can't seem to get up and get moving, and not clear thinking, as well as the worst thing that most of us think of is the headache.
Right. And so are there things that you can do to prevent a hangover?
Well, we've all heard about lots of different things, but there are some things that we know that work. And first of all, probably drinking in moderation. But that following morning, you want to do anything you can to get yourself rehydrated. So drinking lots of water, even drinking water while you're drinking the night before. So having a drink and then having some water in between. And avoiding things, we don't really understand why, but avoiding like diet colas, any colas, but things like fruit juices actually have been shown in the studies to be more beneficial. Can't really explain why, but that helps. And then in the morning time when you wake up, taking some sort of a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory like ibuprofen, avoiding the Tylenol, even though the risk is minor, but you just don't want to put any added injury to insult on your liver.
Okay. And so is there a difference between men and women when it comes to drinking and having a hangover?
Well, not only just because women are generally smaller, but because less of their body is made up of water, and there's more total body water in a guy, then there's more dilutional effect there. So a guy can drink more, and so oftentimes, women the drinking gets ahead of itself, and so they get into more trouble in the morning time as well.
All right. And what are some signs that can alert someone that the problem is more than just a hangover?
If unarousability, so someone who just won't wake up, if they feel cool or cold to the touch, if they're just stuporous, not acting right, totally confused, vomiting that won't stop, those all things can be signs of true alcohol poisoning, which can be a life-threatening emergency.
So obviously, call, the emergency room, get to a hospital or to a doctor just to be treated as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
All right. And my last question is, a lot of people say that, hangovers are no big deal, but you say that's not true.
No, I think that, there's a lot you can do. Drink that extra water, make sure that you're staying hydrated, and don't drink to the point where it crosses over into that alcohol poisoning, because it can be a real life-threatening deal.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, and we'll post all of this information on our website at heartlandconnection.com, along with Complete Family Medicine's information as well. We'll be right back.